So, this video is going to be a little different than the ones that I usually post on this channel. I think in one sense because I'm checking out a new sport that I've always been interested in, but have not yet reacted to on the channel, and also the format of the video. So if you couldn't tell by the little sticker I have up on the screen, I have a Patreon, right? And every Friday over on Patreon, I let my subscribers message me and I react to videos that they specifically request. And this week, one of my patrons asked me to check out a sport, not a sport, but an event called Wimbledon. Now, obviously, I've heard about Wimbledon. I've seen it in the movies on like Sports Center, TV stations, and all that kind of stuff. But I've never like actually dove into it and tried to figure out what the heck Wimbledon even is. Like, I always knew it was just like a very posh, rich people type of thing. So in this video, we get to learn and see like what all the hype is about. All the big names are there. Like, it's basically Formula One, but for the like prim and proper, I guess you could say. That leads me to also say Formula One apparently had like a British Prix a couple weeks ago, and yeah, I'm reacting to that as well. But so that takes care of that. But the format of the video I want to address. So as I said, I take the requests from my patrons, right? And then I like react to what they've asked me to react to. So you're going to be seeing me address a specific person a few times throughout the video. That is the patron who requested the video. You're going to see me kind of talking more directly to the camera in the video. And again, that's why, because it's requested by a specific person. So this isn't like just a generic YouTube video. This is a video that is from the Patreon that I've kind of clipped because it matches the content I do on YouTube. So it's a clip from Patreon that I'm now putting onto YouTube. And I may continue to do this if you guys enjoy this kind of content and if you don't want to be missing out on the stuff over on Patreon. I hope that made sense. Let's get right into the video now. Fiona says, you want to know what other sports British and European people like? Well, I give you tennis. Fiona, I've wanted to learn how to play tennis for years now, but like there's no opportunity where I live. Like, sure, we have tennis courts, but if I don't know how to play tennis, I can't just walk into a tennis court and like, what do I do? But yeah, tennis I've wanted to play for a couple years now and learn how to play. More specifically, Wimbledon. I've heard about Wimbledon. It's like where all the rich people go and watch tennis, right, in that stadium and dress all fancy. As of writing this, it is currently going on, and the men's final is this Sunday, 16th of July. Ooh, okay, it hasn't passed yet. Women's a day before. Okay, on the Culture Channel, then, we need to get into Formula One, because I think they just had a British Grand Prix, and tennis. Yeah. There are a few videos I can link for an introduction, but this is a less cringeworthy. Okay. My family go to Wimbledon every year. Okay, coin, Fiona, damn. Way to flex on us. My family go to Wimbledon every year due to being members of a local tennis club. Parents tomorrow and mom and brother went last weekend, and I went 10 plus years ago when there wasn't a roof and it was raining most of the day, but I still saw Sororino. I'm jealous. I am jealous. I still saw, you got to see Serena Williams play before retirement. I don't feel like she's going to stay retired, if I'm being honest. I feel like maybe she's going to come back for one season or 2 seasons or something, but what if she doesn't? You get to say that you've seen Serena Williams play live. Congrats. Play in some of Federer. I don't know who Federer is. Not much black representation other than Venus and Serena Williams, but keep an eye on a teenager called Coco Gauff, only 19. She reminds me of the young Serena Williams. Oh, yeah, and prize money for winning in the single final is $2.3 million. God damn. Woo! You could be set just from playing tennis.
When we start
Definitely need to do
the
more tennis
possibilities
reactions.
are endless.
What it's like to be a Fairfax Egg Bank egg donor. Did you know you can receive up to
Get
$48,000
your ass off
as
my
an egg
screen.
Wimbledon, or the Championships Wimbledon to give it its proper title, is the world's
It just
oldest
seems
tennis
so
tournament
classy.
and arguably the most famous as well. Since the first ever competition in 1877, the championships have been held almost every year at the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet.
Okay, that's... Imagine though, like, y'all see the outfits they wear nowadays. Imagine playing tennis in these big-ass bungalows.
Year at the All England Lawn Tennis and
Must
Croquet
have been
Club
hot, too.
in Wimbledon, London. It takes place at the end of June over a 2-week period. Wimbledon is one of the tennis world's 4 major Grand Slam tournaments, and the only one still played on grass. It has come a long way since the first competition, and remains one of the most popular events on the entire international sporting calendar. Let's look back at where it all began. The inaugural Wimbledon tournament took place with very little fanfare. Lawn tennis was a relatively new concept and an offshoot of a game traditionally called real tennis, which took place on an indoor court. However,
The
lawn
ball
tennis
seems
was growing in
soft.
popularity, and the
tennis
first
ball.
championships took place on the 14th of April 1877.
Oh my
This
God.
tournament had
Tennis
only
has
a
been around that
gentlemen's
long?
single contest. No women were allowed to compete, and there were also no double matches. The first Wimbledon champion was Spencer William Gore, who beat his opponents 6-1, 6-2 and 6-4 in just 48 minutes.
Why is everything like that? Minorities couldn't participate, women couldn't participate, deformities couldn't participate, certain religions couldn't participate. It's just, why, who told these, like, haves that these people were have-nots? And who decided that the haves were haves? I don't get it. Like, in every aspect throughout history, it's always the same story. It's kind of annoying.
4 in just 48 minutes. As has become a tradition for many following years, the final was postponed due to rain. This is an occurrence that only stopped with the installation of the retractable roof over centre court in 2009.
That's cool.
No
Retractable
tournaments
roof?
took place during either of the world wars, but the
Coin!
game continued to grow in popularity on either side of the conflicts, and more participants joined every single year. In 1884, the ladies' singles and men's doubles competitions were introduced, marking the first time that women were allowed to compete.
Nice.
The club moved in 1922 as it needed more space for extra courts, and remains at the same Church Road site today. The competition also made history in 1967 as it became the first broadcast to be
Right.
televised in colour. Modern players at Wimbledon must wear white. Only
Isn't
a
that
thin
Osaka,
single strip of
I
colour
believe?
under 10mm is allowed on the neckline, sleeves, trousers or skirt. In the
White.
19th century, Wimbledon players opted for long-sleeve white shirts and trousers with full-length white dresses for female players. In the
Be for
1920s
real.
and 1930s, fashions began to change, but the white has always remained. Strawberries and cream have become synonymous with the tournament, with approximately 28,000 kilograms of strawberries eaten each year. It also
Okay, so this is bleeding into like other industries at this point.
in the world of tennis.
Oh, something about the Royals. But yeah, it's starting to like get into different different industries. You've got the farming industry, you've got the manufacturing industry, you got the fashion industry. Like so many different things tie into just one thing, and it's a sport, but it's like tourism. I'm sure that every June, like the money in the economy shoots up for Wimbledon. So it's a cool thing. It's kind of literally like, I need to stop bringing up Taylor Swift, but it's like the Eras Tour. Like so many things whenever she comes to a city, boom, boom, boom. So it's just crazy. Next up we've got Caitlyn.